Hello everyone and welcome! Today I have pretty interesting places to show you behind closed doors as I visited Paris during les Journées Européennes du Patrimoine, the Heritage Days. This is the third weekend of September every year and it's when during 2 days, 2 magical days, every monument and public institution open door for the public. Last year I made also a big video about these Heritage Days as I visited the Presidential Palace, l'Élysée, and this year I will show you 4 ministries, so that was an interesting visit. Oftentimes, ministries are not just offices, they are housed in very beautiful, what we call hôtels particuliers, big mansions, so that made interesting place to visit. And here I started in the 5e arrondissement, in the 5th district of Paris, with the Ministry of Research and Higher Education. We are on la colline de la Montagne Sainte-Geneviève, which is where you will find la Sorbonne University, or the Panthéon, or le Collège de France. So this ministry is right inside the Quartier Latin, which is the student district. It's also the district where you would find many research centers, and so this ministry here makes total sense. Moreover, it's housed in the building that was once used by École Polytechnique. To give you an idea, Polytechnique, it's a bit like the MIT, it's where the brightest engineer brains are trained. So this ministry is housed in Le Pavillon Boncourt, which is the name of the building, and it was once, before being Polytechnique school, it was a college wanted to compete with La Sorbonne University. Not so far away, I headed to l'Hôtel de Roquelaure, which is the Ministry of Ecological Transition. It sits on Boulevard Saint-Germain. However, behind those closed doors you would find a beautiful garden, which makes totally sense when you are in the building of the Ecological Transition Ministry. This visit was one of my favorites that day because of the garden. Walking through the garden, you would almost forget that you're in Paris. L'Hôtel de Roquelaure was designed as a private house in the early 18th century and it became government property in 1839. On an enclosed estate, not visible from the street, the residence was built according to the traditional between courtyard and gardens layout. Also, what I truly love about the Heritage Days is that you get to meet the people, the staff who work there, and so you'll understand a little bit better what it is that they're doing. Next one is the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Sovereignty. So, when you talk about food here in France, this is a big deal. However, the building itself was gorgeous. It's an 18th century mansion. Here in the Ministry, the history of l'Hôtel de Villeroy started in 1724 as a Swiss banker had a small urban mansion built for the Comédie Française actress. In 1794, the building was confiscated as a national asset. These walls and ceilings of the mansion were restored to be as they were when the building was constructed in 1724. The first floor rooms were initially designed to serve as receptions, and they are still used for this purpose, but they now mainly serve as meeting rooms and individual or collective workplaces. As for the ground floor rooms, they are opening onto the gardens, and this is where you will find the minister and their close aides' offices. Originally, they were used as social, family or private spaces. In the garden, at the center of a large lawn, stands a sculpture, and you would also find a vegetable garden. Here, agriculture is more than economics, it's also a part of our identity. My last stop was at Hôtel de Clermont, which is the Ministry of Relation with the Parliament. It was my favorite visit this day as the building was the smallest one, but very beautiful. Here again, it was incredible to find this big garden inside of Paris. L'Hôtel de Clermont is one of the oldest mansions in Le Faubourg Saint-Germain. It was built between 1708 and 1714. The salons inside are richly decorated with paintings and chandeliers that remind you of Paris' aristocratic past. Details were stunning. The extension of the outbuildings and the creation of the ballroom may have been carried out by the architect Visconti from 1838 onwards. So that was my Heritage Days visit in Paris this year. If you're planning a trip to Paris, I would highly recommend that you book during this third weekend of September so you can enjoy these beautiful places everywhere. And if you like this video, I would be thrilled if you would leave a blue thumb up and why not subscribe. Until next time, merci, à bientôt. Ça se voit là. Bon bah, on va faire dans l'autre sens. Hein. Moi, je voudrais un ingé son. Voilà ce que je voudrais. Ce serait bien un ingé son. Un ingé son qui m'organise tout ça.